Hey, good morning, guys. Hope everybody's having a good day. It's actually raining really bad today, so I'm not 100% sure if I'm gonna even make it out the house today. I had to come and pick up somebody's car to bring it back to the lot, inspection, all type of foolishness. So I'm up early doing this, and it's about to rain. I want to give you guys my hot list. Now today's hot list is a little bit more, than the regular ones. I'm giving you guys like 22 stocks here that are all moving. Do your research on them first of all to make sure, and pick the right ones that you want to deal with. Because of what happened yesterday, a lot of these stocks are going to try to balance out, but the market is still going to be a bit rough today. Unless you're trading good stocks, it's still going to be rough. Even one of my favorite stocks, INO, it got cut in half because of some bad news. You could go on Yahoo and Google it, look it up. It'll tell you about it. Somebody said that they didn't really create a vaccine for the virus, but they said they actually did. So once that gets all squared away, I'm very sure it's gonna go back up to $18. But right now it's like $9 a share. So I might just venture off and go get a whole bunch. I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna watch the market before I make that type of move, and if that's what's really going on, then I'm gonna just jump on it. But I'll let you guys know when I do, if I do. So this list right here is my hot list. Um, there's stuff that's moving and there's stuff that's supposed to be moving, but because of what happened yesterday, it's not moving correctly. So I'm giving these to you guys because they're in play. Look them up. Now, the way I work, I'm a scout. I just go for profits. I just need that much on my investment, and walk away with no problems. One of my favorite stocks was AIM, but it's actually it's going down right now in the pre-markets. Now that could be because of people selling, more selling than buying. They're all panicked because of yesterday. Who knows? But AIM, like I said earlier, it opened at $3 and change, and yesterday was at $6 and change during all that foolishness. So we're gonna watch this to see what happens today. If it's moving good, then I would trade it, but I wouldn't. I'm not gonna stay in any of my trades too long today, unless it's a proper stock and I ain't gotta worry about it for the next couple of days. Otherwise, I'm just gonna buy it, get my profit, and keep it moving, sell it. That's it. Because of what's going on in the market right now, nothing is guaranteed. The only thing that's guaranteed is that there's money moving through there. Are you gonna get some? I don't know. Me, you know me. I'm gonna show you my balance later on. We'll talk about that when we get there. All right. So, 10 stocks on this list that I'm giving you guys that's in play right now. They should be more hot. When I say hot, when you look them up, you see the volume, you see what the pre-markets are doing. A lot of that's not happening because people are real skeptical right now. Like I said, fear is one of the biggest motivations on the stock market. So people being afraid right now of what's going on, you don't know, what's going to happen. You're not going to put that much into certain things. So a lot of that's going on. A lot of people calling up their brokers, their investors, and telling them, listen, don't let me lose my whole butt, leave a little bit, that type of deal. So there's not too much going on there. But with us doing our trading and whatnot, we'll help to boost the whole stock market, the whole economy, because we make big moves like that. All right, guys. So AIM, keep it on your list. Check it out. I don't know when it's gonna pop, but if you have it in your portfolio, I'm thinking when it opens, it's gonna try to go up a little bit, but with all of what's going on, you might just see it go down. If you could afford to, I think it's a good stock. You might be able to ride it out, but me personally, I'm just gonna take some profits, probably. I'm not sure yet. And then again, like I said, I use this opportunity to get a lot of stocks that I normally wouldn't buy because they would be too expensive. I wanted to get into some Tesla, but it's already going up, so I don't know yet. But I might get some. It was at $600 yesterday. I should have did that yesterday, but I was doing other stuff. So back to the list. AIM, that's the first one, but you got to check that out for yourself. SPEX. It's a good stock. It's moving, got good volume and everything. That one you could go ahead and try your thing with. That one is a good stock. ATNM is another good stock, but it's at like 25 cents a share, guys. You got to be real careful with this. A stock like this could fall off the face of the earth in seconds. Not literally, but it could fall down to zero. But it's so cheap, it bothers me because it's so cheap. A guy like me will mess around and get a million shares of that and make some real money, and then but Plan your own plan and trade your own trade. I'm just putting it out there because it's got a lot of volume and it's moving. So that's ATNM. Check it out for yourself. The next one is bcrx. Healthcare stock, good stock. It's moving. Keep your eyes on it. Check it out. You could trade that one. Believe it or not, CGC is on my list. Canopy Growth Systems, or whatever you want to call it. It's a marijuana stock. It's a strong stock. It's normally sitting about $20 to $23. Yesterday, because of the foolishness, like I call it, it went way down. It's like $13 a share, people. So, it might go down some more. That's another opportunity for me to buy some. But the weed business has been real sketchy lately. The legal weed business has been real sketchy lately. So, you might buy it and you might see it go down until we get all of this stuff under control before, because you guys might not realize, but the whole world is being affected by what's going on out here, But just be real careful when you're bidding and stuff like that. That's why I put the stuff up here on my paper. Be careful with some of these, because we're still gonna be doing a little ride from yesterday. But don't worry, guys, we're gonna get over it. We're gonna take it to the stock market. Trust me. MTNB, it's a good stock. That one I would trade today. That one is good to go. It's doing good stuff. It's got volume. It's dancing just the way I like to dance. So we're gonna do the dance more than likely today. ACB, Aurora Cannabis, another weed stock, but I know normally this stock sits about $1.20, or I think maybe up to $1.50 something. It fell down to 90 something cents just because the stock market had a hiccup yesterday. So I'm not saying it's going to go back to where it's supposed to go and sit there today, because we're still having these issues that caused the stock market to do what it did yesterday. So be careful. If you want to get some of these stocks to put in your account for the future, this is your chance. If you want to take some profits, guys, I'm sure it's going to do a little, up and down. So you might be able to get some profits if you use your limits and your stop losses. So that was ACB. AMD, that's I think that's a computer. They make processors and stuff like that. It's a good stock. It's just a little bit more expensive. Unless you want to put it in your account and let it sit, I wouldn't really invest that much money in there, because the stock market's going to be doing a lot of up and downs. But for the people that would want a stock like this to put in their account, it's a little bit cheaper now, so you could do that if you wanted. CDEV. It's another in and out type of stock for me. When I say in and out, I mean, trade it real fast. Don't let it sit there in your account and expect that it's going to go up to $1 something, stay up there all day. No. Today is the type of day where, if you're lucky enough to get a stock that normally costs $1, if a stock normally costs $1, and because of what happened yesterday, it falls down to 50 cents and you get it, if it goes up to 80 cents, 90 cents, you sell it. I'm telling you. Because don't expect it to go back to that dollar where it's supposed to be and everything is all coochie crunchy. It don't work like that. It's like an engine. Everything got to be working in order here for everybody to be level. So whatever is going on in the world is going to affect, like something like this is going to affect everything. All productions, everything is going to get affected, guys. And not to be ranting, but you guys, whenever you get a chance, man, stock up on some water and some essentials, batteries and stuff, just because you never know. You don't want to wait until that day to go try and do that type of stuff. I remember when Katrina happened back in the days, I was at a gas station for like 8 hours trying to get some gas. So, and I hope that never happens again. I'm not saying that that's what's going to happen. I'm just saying, it's better to be safe than sorry. That's what my grandmother used to tell me anyway. Moving along. CDEV, like I said, it's a quick move. If you're going to get in there, get out and go about your life. SCON. That's another one that, if you're going to trade it, be careful. Don't let stuff sit around and play around. Take your money and go. That's what you're going to do here, because it ain't going to be much going on. If you want a good stock to put in your account, like I said, I've also been saying, 3M, the guys that make the masks and stuff like that, that's a good stock. And it fell down. Well, not much, though, because it's a good stock, but it's going back up today. So MMM, that's for 3M. If you want to invest in that, it's a good stock. You could buy that one on Cash App too, by the way. Guys, you could also buy Tesla on Cash App. Did you know that? And even though Tesla stock is $600 a share, you could buy $50 worth of Tesla stock. This is something I used to do. Just real quick, a good idea is this, right? Now that Tesla stock is down to $600, right? A good idea would be if you have $100 in your Cash App, you could buy $100 worth of Tesla, right? It's gonna go back up, but it's not gonna be back to where it's supposed to be today. It's gonna have some gains because it's a good stock. I think in the pre-market it went up like $50 or $70, something like that. But for it to get back to that $900 and change, we really got to get stuff under control because China supplies a lot of the stuff that they use. Other countries that's being affected right now, there's a lot of countries on lockdown, on quarantine. So when that stuff starts trickling over here to us, we're gonna be having some hiccups too. So that's why I'm telling you guys to be prepared for this. Don't wait until it happens to go running around like a chicken without a head. So that was 10. Believe it or not, that was 10. And I'm gonna give you guys a whole nother 10 over here. And these 10, at least 5 out of the 10 are jumping. They're doing real good, and I'm gonna try to highlight those. First one is mrna. That's a good stock. It's a healthcare stock. It's moving. It's a little bit cheap just because of what happened yesterday. It should be balancing out. Some of these stocks are going to balance out, especially the healthcare ones. That was number 1. Number 2 is HEPA. Check that out. It's a good stock. Do your research. Put it in your watch list. This is what you do. I'm giving you guys stocks that's going to be good for days. If you have it in your watch list, you could see what it's doing. You could see when it's in the green and when it's going in the red, so you know when to buy and when to sell. This is me sharing my info with you guys. bngo, another cheap stock, but it's moving. It's got a lot of volume. I've seen it do a lot of movement. I'm probably going to buy some of that today. For a quick, buy it, put my limit, sell order in there, leave it alone, or whatever the case is. But yeah, that's in play. Number 4, PULM. I think it's PULM or PLM, but I think it's PULM. Another stock, 2 thumbs up from me for that stock. You guys could check that out, do some trading with that, look at what it's been to, check out what percentage it's up, all that good stuff before you trade it. CLVS, that's another good stock, guys. I'm not quite sure how many stocks I'm going to be trading yet. I'm going to watch and see what the market does, and I'm going to move off of that depending on what's going on. That's how I'm going to make my move today. But I'm just giving you guys the stocks that you should be looking at. That's good. They're not sitting in the red. They're not going to be sitting in the red all day. Plug Power, guys. That stock, I used to trade that stock. In my other video when I was explaining when I just started trading the stock market, this is one of the stocks I used to trade. Plug Power is a decent company for me. They make batteries and stuff like that, for, I don't know if they still do, but I remember one time they had a contract with FedEx to make electric trucks and stuff like that. So, and they make a lot of solar stuff. So, that stuff is always going to be in place. So, Plug was sitting at about $5 and change the other day. And yesterday, because of yesterday, it kind of fell down to, I think, $4 and change, or probably even lower. So that's something that you could actually buy and look forward to making $1 on real quick. It's not something to buy too high and sit down and lose money. It's an in and out thing with most of these stocks today. MYO. I think that stock used to be at $5 and change, and it fell way down right now because of what's going on. So that's another stock that you guys can trade, MYO. Put it in your watch list, check it out, do your own research. GNPX. That stock is a stock I've been trading for a long time. It has its days where it goes way up, and it has its days when it goes way down. Right now, it's in between, but because it lost some of its, yesterday, it's going to try to go back up today. So we could just, while it's trying to go up, we could eat something off of there real quick. So keep that one on your watch list too. ZSAN, I think it's ZSAN or ZSON. It's one of those two, but it's a good stock. It's doing good. It's moving. Go check that out. Number 10 is MGEN. Healthcare stock, doing good. Check it out. If it's doing what you want to see it do, trade it. ONTX, I think it's a little bit cheaper, but it's got a lot of volume. A lot of these stocks are trying to get their foots back. They've been crippled since yesterday, and they want to get back in the movements, and they're going to try to move. And when they try to move, we're going to be waiting on them. Trust me. So, guys, I'm trying to pick up this customer's car. I had to make the video because it's getting late. Look at the time. It's almost 9 o'clock, so I need to get this thing online so you guys can see it. I'm going to also post a picture of my list on Instagram. So good luck, guys. Anybody have any questions for me, hit me up. I'll do my best to answer you guys. plan your own plan and trade your own trade. This is me sharing my info with you guys. Remember, if you sign up for a Webull account, guys, under my link that's in the description, you'll get a free stock and I'll get a free stock. Also, I have a Patreon account. Whenever you guys make this $1 million trade, don't forget to buy me lunch. I love seafood. I don't eat pork. I barely eat beef, chicken, fish, stuff like that. You know? So, guys, have a good day. Hit me up. Send me a message. I'll reply to you as soon as I can. It's a rainy day, so I don't like being at the lot on a rainy day because I don't like getting wet and walking around being wet. So we'll see what happens today. That's 22 stocks I gave you guys. I put another list up there this morning with my regular stock. You know, I'm still trading VRXT. I'm still trading. Be careful with INO. Like I said, they had some news and it kind of made the stock get cut in two. So, you know, it used to be 18, now it's 9. Just keep your eye on it. If you see it going down, then you know it's going to go down. If you see it start rallying to go up, it's going to try to go back up to that $15, $16. So keep your eyes on that. So thank you guys. Like I said about AIM also, be careful if you're going to trade AIM. It's at $5, almost $6 a share. Keep in mind that's the highest it's been. It's at 190% right now. So it's not like, I like to buy a stock when it's down. Not down that much, but it's moving, but it didn't do everything yet. At 190% growth gain on this one, I'm going to say it already did everything that, you know, I was expecting it to do. So I'm not sure it's going to be sitting up here today. So it might open and go down low and then come back up. So a lot of times, you know, what we do, people that do a lot of trading, you don't trade the first 3 minutes of the stock market opening. You sit down, you watch what's going on, and, you know, then you make your move. But if you're somebody that already knows exactly what you want, what price you want it for, you could put your order in before the stock market opens, and when it opens, more than likely you'll get it for the price you want because it's gonna dip and it's gonna go up. It might just keep going up or it might keep going down. Who knows? But we'll figure it out when the market opens. Thanks again for watching my video, guys. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thank you guys for subscribing to my channel. I think I have 33 subscribers, and I'm very happy about it. I want us to all get to where we want to go in life. Let's share the wealth. Let's share our knowledge, you know, all that good stuff. Thank you, guys. Please have a great day, and I'll see you guys later. If I'm home today, I'll make some more videos. I do want to make a video, and I want to do some actual trading so you guys could see me press the button while I'm trading. Maybe it'll give you guys more of an idea how to go about it. I don't know, but I'm going to try to. I'm also going to try to open another account and probably get like $1,000 in there just so I could do some day trading and you guys could trade with me with $1,000. I want to do it with a smaller account. So, you know, I'll show you guys how I would go about doubling and tripling that account in days. So I'll be making some more videos to let you guys know what I'm doing and all that stuff. Thank you for watching my videos. Let me go and try to put this up before it gets too late. Thank you guys. Have an awesome day, man. Have a great day. Thank you.